Is anyone there? As you have know about the Venerable Bede, is one of the English period on the literature. It's one of the English period, all English period in the literature. So right now, at today's meeting, we're going to discuss about the Venerable Bede and all of those components and history and creations and creativity, what has been done by the blah blah blah, and then it's said. But before that, I need to know about the students' knowledge related to Venerable Bede. So, Hamdu Huli Hulis. Hamdu? Hamdu?
Yes, sir.
What did you know about the Venerable Bede? Linda Sari? Priscilia? Priscilia?
I think new material are you hear my voice, sir?
Yep, proceed. Ma'am?
I think Bede. Bede is ecclesiastical history of the English people.
Good. Amra?
Thank you, sir.
Yep, thank you for your presence. So, Amra, what did you know? The Venerable Bede. Phoebe. Who is the Venerable Bede? Who's the prominent figure behind it? Next, Rizkyanti.
I'm sir.
Okay, go on.
Venerable English literature from the Old English.
Hmm?
Venerable story English literature from the Old English.
Andi. Andi M. Dali Petalolo. Venerable Bede. Can you mention the Venerable Bede in brief? In brief explanations of this case. Okay, the other one. Rizkyanti Nur and friends. Can you mention the Venerable Bede in brief explanations? Come on. So let's see. What is the Venerable Bede? So at this meeting, we're gonna spend our time only for 45 minutes. So listen carefully to my explanation and try to comprehend all of my explanation above, or all of my explanations followed by the PPT I've given. For the second rule of this meeting, some questions will be delivered by me to the word presentations that I shared through the share screen in the Zoom link today. So only for 45 minutes. There is no second room of our meeting today because I rather sit today. my voice is rather bad today. I can speak more. So our meeting only for 45 minutes or 30 minutes from now. You need to know, you need to understand about all of my explanations and all of the materials have been given through the PPT shares today. So after the explanation done, I will give some questions that closely related to the Venerable Bede, Alfred the Great, and all of the explanations followed by the PPT I have given today. So you need to listen carefully, you need to see the PPT carefully, and then you need to know, you need to comprehend all of it before I have closed this meeting today. So at the last session of our meeting, I'm gonna give you a point to the WhatsApp groups, so you can write down your points and you can accumulate that in the last of this semester. So I think that's clear. So guys, who is the prominent figure behind the Venerable Bede? As we know, he is Alfred the Great. Alfred the Great, the King of England. Alfred the Great, this one. Okay. He lives in 673 up to 735 AD. In a very long time ago, long time ago, this man is lived at 673 up to 735. What the Venerable Bede have done? That's the most famous questions now. What what has been done? So his creations make him very famous, although he have died today. So let's see. Okay, the Saint Bede or Alfred the Great, also called the father of English history. So this man called the father of English history because of his widely regarded as the greatest of all the Anglo-Saxon scholars. Okay, this man is widely regarded as the greatest of all the Anglo-Saxon scholars. He wrote or translated some 40 books on practically every area of knowledge, including nature, astronomy, and poetry. He also wrote the first martyrology, a chronicle about the lives of the saints. So this is the very interesting fact. He also wrote the first martyrology. You know martyrology? Martyrdom. Kalau dalam Islam, martir itu adalah orang yang
No,
berjihad.
sir.
Martir, orang yang berjihad. But in the Christians belief, in the Christian faith, this called martyrology, martyrdom, a chronicle about the lives of the saints. Catatan sejarah tentang kehidupan orang-orang yang diberkahi dalam agama Kristen, saints. Okay, next one. All of the Bede's creations, most famous created in 731. Okay, this is according to the fact that have been found by the many of experts around the world, especially on English literature field, tells the story of the conversion of the English people to Christianity. This man is lived in the Christian period in United Kingdom or in Anglo-Saxon history. It is a history of the Christian church in England and of England generally. Okay. Its main focus is on the conflict between the Priests' Roman Rite and Celtic Christianity. So the Venerable Bede, the most famous creations or the most famous art, the most famous literature is about the conflict between Priests and Romans and Rite and Celtic Christianity. A conflict among the Christians. A conflict among the Christians. Okay? That's about the ecclesiastical history of the English people. Next one. In more specific manner, the Venerable Bede, as so-called father of English history, because he spent his whole life in the monastery and became a priest at the age of 30. So, after becoming a priest at the age of 30, his writing include natural history, poetry, biblical translation, and Latin hymns. This man, Venerable Bede, Alfred the Great. Next one. Why is it called Ecclesiastical History of the English People? Because at this old period of English, only book written on Anglo-Saxon history records, and all of the record events in Britain from the Greats by Julius Caesar to the arrival of the first missionary from Rome. And then the last is the finest historical work of the early Middle Ages. This one is the remarkable creations of the English in the English old period, because only English book written in Anglo-Saxon history. Why that matters? Because Julius Caesar from the Roman Empire became the first missionary from Rome that comes to the Britain to get the race, by followed by the Julius Caesar, the king of the Roman. Next one. Many people believe that Bede died in his cell at the monastery in 735 and was buried in England or in United Kingdom. And his tomb lies in the Norman Cathedral in Durham. So in 899, Bede was made a doctor of the church by Leo the 8th. So all of these facts are closely related to the United Kingdom or closely related to the UK. Okay, there is no mixing people there like Australians, United States, Canada, and then Netherlands or etc. This is the Venerable Bede specially discuss about the English literature or the English written book in Anglo-Saxons, especially made by Alfred the Great. So the Alfred the Great died in his cells, according to the many experts, in 735, and his tomb lies now in the Norman Cathedral in Durham, England. And in 1899, Bede was made a doctor of a church by Leo the 8th. Next one. Alfred the Great became so famous until today in the old English literature because some of the creation that he has made. The only English king to be given epithet the Great. Okay, this is the Great, the only king of England that give the epithet the Great. You know the epithet? Gelaran, the epithet, Great. He's noted for his defense against the Vikings. Because of his courage, he can defend his people from the invasions of the Vikings, as I mentioned before. So, encourage education and improve kingdom's legal system and the military structure. So, he's called Alfred the Great or the Venerable Bede. Alfred the Great, the Venerable Bede. It was the same thing. Next one. Alfred the Great, believed, was born in 849 in Wantage, Oxfordshire. Public life began with the reigns of the third brother King Æthelred, fought beside brother to keep the invading Danes out. After the death of King Æthelred, Alfred succeeded to the throne of Wessex. This is the brief story of the Alfred the Great and then the Venerable Bede. What the Alfred the Great has been done, he translated ecclesiastical history of the English people. So after that, he made restorations of the people. He made something new for the people. They made London in the new manner, restored London, and then he issued a law code. He issued many things in education, in law, in economy, in merchants, and many things. And died in 899 and buried in Newminster. So, thank you. Is any questions from the students before we start our discussions today? I hope you can deliver one or two or more questions to deep our meeting in more deep, in order you can understand and then you can comprehend all of the material have been given. Yeah. Come on. Questions and answer time.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity from me. I want to ask about one question, and my question is, what is the purpose of literature in our society? Just it, sir.
Okay, what is the purpose of the literature in our society?
Yes, sir.
Okay, wait a minute. What's the purpose of the literature in our society? Your name, please? Linda Sari, perhaps?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good.
My name is Linda Sarisi.
What is the purpose of the literature in our society? Many people believe that learn literature gonna reach our knowledge, and then it will improve our knowledge, and then it will improve our sight, our visions in life, and many things. But especially in English, or in our society, in English education department, in our surroundings, perhaps, learn English literature. The main purpose of the English literature in our society, especially in our English department, can make students, it enables students to know more about the vocabulary of English that they learn as foreign language. That's for the first reasons to it. So the second one, train students to have more comprehensive, or to more understandable, to gain knowledge or to know about many reading in English as a foreign language text. So that the second, the purpose of the literature in our society. In the very common reasons why we learn literature, I think it's so simple to answer your questions. Yeah, because all of things that surrounds us, yeah, everything is a literature surrounds us. Newspaper, drama, poetry, and many things. And then in the literature people, and the people of the literature believe that everything surrounded us is literature. It's very rich, it's more interesting than we think, and it's more attractive to learn, and then it's very useful to us if we read, if we learn literature in every single time that we have. So I repeat again, English literature for the students of English department can improve the vocabulary of English as the foreign language, can improve the reading comprehension of them, and then can improve the way that how to write in more grammatical or in more correct way. That's the answer from me Linda. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Is
I got it.
anyone else? Welcome. Is anyone else, please? Yeah. Next one.
Yeah.
Is anyone else? Do you have any questions?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to question.
Mm-mm.
Why Venerable Bede only living in the monastery?
Can you have it one time again? Can you repeat your questions, because I can catch your voice. Yeah. Repeat again one more time.
Why Venerable Bede
Mm-mm.
only living in the monastery?
Just wait. Yeah. Can you repeat your questions again?
Why?
Hmm?
Yes.
Your voice is so cracked, and then I can get your voice because it sounds. It seems to be. Cut it down one by one. Please, please. Can you type your questions on the WhatsApp group, please, and say your name? Why not try? Because maybe this is the problem of the online learning signals. Can you type it
The
through the
connection
WhatsApp,
is not good,
please?
sir.
Okay. Can you type your questions through the WhatsApp group, and then,
Yes, yeah.
yep.
Okay.
The
Excuse
other.
me, sir.
Hmm?
I'm Priscilla.
Hmm?
I'm here. I have question for you, sir.
Okay.
My question is, Venerable Bede is historical, okay?
Hmm?
But my question is, whether at the time the become of the influential figures in the literature of Christian culture or history about Christian. Can you tell me, please, sir? Um, Hello, sir.
Hmm? Okay.
Once again,
Okay.
I okay. Um, my question is, Venerable Bede is historical, okay? So
Hmm?
whether at the time they become on the influential figures
Hmm?
in the literature of Christian culture
Hmm?
or history about Christian.
Hmm?
Can you tell me, please, sir?
Okay.
That's it, sir.
Okay. Good. Phoebe.
Yes, history. Liter.
Okay. This is um. This is the main point of your questions. Phoebe is related to the Christians. A long time ago, a Christians emerged from the Middle East called Jerusalem. Jerusalem in Tel Aviv. Jerusalem, and then followed by the prophet of Jesus, called in Christians, but in our religion is called Isa. So the Roman people came came to invade the Middle East, especially Palestinians of Jerusalem, and they brought up the religions went to their home countries. Okay, that was happening on 700, 635, or 500 AD. long before our Prophet Muhammad, Nabi Muhammad, long before Prophet Muhammad was born. It's happened. So, why Venerable Bede most famous, become the most famous figure, the prominent figure from England, known from his creations, known from his literature, and then known from his work, because all of those history, he wrote it. He wrote it, and then all of the history he wrote it by himself, and then especially for the Christians at the time, especially for the Christians only at the time, and then it wrote through the Anglo-Saxon, and then it can be found until today. And then if you want to find it, you can visit the United Kingdom, and you can visit Durham, a small city in UK, and then you can find what Alfred the Venerable Bede have been done long time ago. So I made the stressings here. The Venerable Bede only made a creations, or only wrote about the Anglo-Saxon because he's a Christian, because he is a Christian at the time. Because the major religions, or the main religions on United Kingdom, is the Christians at the time, at 635, at 700, and to the next. As a result of the Roman Empire came to the England and brought up the Christians' belief, or the Christians' faith from the Jerusalem, came to the Europe. So, well, sorry for the inconvenience. Wait, we're still waiting for the other friends who came to our discussions today. Okay, we continue now. This is the statement that related to Priscilla questions why Venerable Bede became famous through his creation, or through his work in Christian history, because Venerable Bede is a Christian. And then for the second fact, he only wrote all of the fact that related to the Christians, and then wrote it in Anglo-Saxons, and then now still uh, still learn or still read by the other people around the world. Okay, I think that's enough for you, Chris. Priscilla. And then, is anyone there again? Thank you, Priscilla, for your questions. Is anyone there has the questions about the Venerable Bede or Alfred the Great, the King of England, the only king that gave the greatest name before or after mention his name? Come on. So long time ago, Christians emerging in Jerusalem, brought about by the Roman people, and then came into England in came into England around 600 up to the 700 until now. So the Venerable Bede lived at the time. He spent all of his life to write down an Anglo-Saxon or English old English period in Anglo-Saxon written form. So that's the Venerable Bede short history. Come on, is anyone there has a questions about the Venerable Bede or the Alfred the Great or Alfred the King of England? So now we come to now we come to the questions sessions, question and answer. Now I remind you about these sessions. This is gonna be hard to pass away because one or more questions that will emerge in very short time and very quick. So you need to comprehend before you answer it using your spoken English or using your English in speaking form. Okay, I repeat again. These sessions or these second sessions gonna be hard for you because the questions will emerge in very short time, in very short time. One or more questions I would give to you. I would be given in the very short time. So you need to answer it by using your spoken English. Okay? Related to our discussions today. We don't need you to write, and we don't need you to make a notes. We need you to speak using a spoken English related to the third discussion or Alfred the Great King or the Venerable Bede that as we discussed today. Okay, start now. Are you ready, guys?
Ready, sir?
Okay, thank you
Yes,
very much.
sir.
So before you answer the questions, please mention your name. My name is blah blah blah, and then followed by your answer. Okay. Five minutes from now, 5 minutes from now, you have time only for 5 minutes from now to looking for the correct answer of it, and then after that, maybe one by one of you I'll call your name one by one, and I hope you can answer all of these questions by the correct answer by yourself, from yourself. 5 minutes from now.
What is the word karya atau dari bateri Islam adalah supaya yakni istiqomah dari buktikan seperti Kristen. Oke, contoh kita ya. Adalah apa bisa karya-karya ilmiah sejarah dan teologi tentang tulisan dari Rusia. Tentang dia
Berhenti.
Dari mana ke sini?
saya punya makasihkan apa yang pernah dibuat di semasa hidupnya. Karya sesuatu yang pernah dibuat di semasa hidupnya. Kesibukan bagian dari karya.
Mega kasih mikrofon tuh. Mega,
Ya,
terus mati mikrofon.
So, we start now. Your time. I think it's done. There's no more time. No more additional time from me. And for the first questions, where was the Phoebe creation can be found today? As you guys know, where was the Phoebe creation can be found today? The first questions. The second one, what literary works Phoebe have made during his lifetime? So the next one, poetry is not part of the Phoebe's work. True or false? This statement is true or false. The Venerable Bede became famous because of his courageous. Because of his courage. Okay, next one. The Venerable Bede became the priest of the Christians at the age of 37. True or false?
Yes, sir. I want answer number one.
Hmm?
So, uh, my answer number one. There was the expression TV. Correction can be found today. In answer, a chronic about the level of the time. Number my answer number two from the
Can you mute your
summary
your echo
of
or your microphone, please? Can you mute it? Can you mute your microphone, please? We can we can listen to anything. We can't listen to your voice.
yes sir.
Yeah.
Bentar, itu sendiri nanti. Yes sir.
Okay. It's so crowded now, and then we cannot hear your voice.
I'm repeat my answer number one. Where was the FB TV correction can be found today? My answer the a a, a chronoric about the level of the sign. It's number one. Number two, my answer from the stories then were the blog post summary movies of their the tales of adventure and romance with brave skinny, beautiful woman, horrible monster and mysterious trees.
So now, the first questions: where was the Phoebe creation can be found today? What literary works Phoebe have made during his lifetime? Poetry is another part of the Phoebe's work. True or false? The fourth one, the Venerable Bede became famous because of his courageous. These questions also need to answer by true and false. True or false? The Venerable Bede became the priest of the Christian at the age of 37. Which one? True or false? This statement is true or this statement is false? So this is very important for you guys to know. All of our meetings start from the first up to third meeting has been recorded by me. using this one, and all of you interactive, the way of you speaking and then the way you respond my questions have been recorded by this one. And now our meeting have been run around 50 minutes from the last time, and I'm so sorry because some of you will not be active and then will not be given the questions or will not be care about this Zoom link, and so that's why I use I use the video recording to catch up your video, to catch up your the way of your interactions made and many things about you. I'm so sorry for this one, and then this is for you too. So there is no more. If there is no,
Yes, sir.
yep.
I wanna explain about no, I wanna explain to number one.
Uh-uh.
I'm Jarvia Shokur. The question in question, where was the Phoebe creation can be found today?
Hmm?
Phoebe is a third generation event-driven programming language from Microsoft known for its component object model, C- COM. Programming model first released
Hmm?
uh, in 1991 and declared legacy during 2008. Microsoft intended Visual Basic to be relatively easy to learn and use.
Hello, this is not about Visual Basic. This is about the Venerable Bede.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Uh,
Okay, next one. Next participants, please. Okay, next one. So because our meeting will done,
Sir,
yep. Who's next? Come on.
I wanted to try for answer number one, sir. Can you hear my voice?
Yep. Yes, please.
Yes,
Go
sir.
on.
Thank you, sir.
Hmm?
For the number one,
Hmm?
the question is where was
Venerable Bede
can
Creations.
be found today?
Hmm?
That is yes, his historical writing that document the conversation to Christianity.
Hmm? Where? Where was the Venerable Bede Creations can be found? Can you mention the place? The place that can, the place that we can, the place the creation is put it down uh, or setting down by the people. Where was the Venerable Bede creations can be found today? I'm looking for the place of it. I'm looking for the very specific or very detailed answer or reasons about this one. So, is anyone else? Oh no, this Simon or this,
Um,
yep,
number
what number?
the yes, sir. And I wanted to try for answer number. The question is what literary works Venerable Bede and the literary works by Venerable Bede is the Historia Ecclesiotica Gentis Anglorum.
Your name, please.
Linda Sari, sir.
Linda.
Yes, sir. Linda Sari, sir.
Okay, thank you, Linda. You got 98 for this one. Next.
Excuse me, sir. My name is Priscil.
Hmm?
Are you my voice, sir?
Yep. Hmm?
Um, I will answer number 2,
Number
3, and 5.
okay, 2, 3, and 5. Very good.
Number 2. What literary works Venerable Bede or he have made during his lifetime?
Hmm?
Of course, um, he writing include natural historical poetry, biblical translation, Latin hymns, that's it there. And then for number 3, poetry is not part of the Phoebe's works. True or false? I think that is false because um uh Phoebe, of course, wrote something about poetry. Before I say poetry, historical, biblical translation, Latin hymn. So I think that is false.
Okay.
And for question 5, number 5, the Venerable Bede became the priest of the Christian at the age of um, 27. True or false? That I think that it's false because Phoebe is not priest of Christian, but he is historical. That is my question, sir. Thank you.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
So now, this one and also this, followed by this one. Question number 1 and 2. So the students who were not giving answer for today's questions, except Linda, Sari, and Priscilla, should be made an answer of those 2 questions given by the WhatsApp group next after I close this meeting. Okay? Listen to my directions. After I close this
Yes.
meeting, these 2 questions, where was the Venerable Bede creation, can be found today, and the Venerable Bede become famed because of his courageous, true or false, should be answered by the students remain, or the students who will not answer the first step of the assignment, except Linda, Sari, and Priscilla. And then all of the rest of it, okay, please answer it to the WhatsApp group. Only
Yes,
for
sir.
1 hour from now. And then you can write down your name and then capture your answer by using your smartphone and then send it to the WhatsApp group, and then I can see one by one, I can correct it one by one. Okay, thank you for the nice meeting of today. And I close this meeting. We make conclusions about the Venerable Bede. The Venerable Bede is a long historical English or Anglo-Saxon most prominent figure all of the time, because he has made a lot of translations, a lot of I don't know, Bible perhaps, biblical uh, creations, and he wrote all about the Christians and Anglo-Saxon itself. He wrote about the conflict between an Anglo-Saxon from the first for the other part of the world, and then he wrote about all of the Christians, especially that was happening in England in long time, 100 years ago. So that's why the purpose of this, because we learn English as the parent language, we need to know about the culture, because as you know, learn the language also learn the people of the language, the people culture, or the culture of the people who have a language that we have learned until today, or the Englishman. So thank you for coming today, and except Linda Sari and Priscilla, please answer the questions below on the WhatsApp group because I want to give you a point according to your achievements today. So for the next meeting,
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
tell you 2 or 3 days to the next. I'm gonna tell you what topic that we should discuss in the next a couple of days or in the next meeting or in the next week. Okay, for further information, I will give you to the WhatsApp groups too. So thank you Priscilla, thank you all, thank you for coming today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Um, happy a nice fasting, and then happy a nice
Waalaikumsalam
day.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you,
Thank you very
sir.
much. Yep. Remember about your assignments. Only 1 hour to the next. After that, I will not receive again all of your assignment if you go late. Okay, see you.
See you, sir. Thank you.